Welcome back to Kings at the Table podcast. We're back at it. And Juan, we're doing week 2, top 5 games of the week.
Week 2 after that fucking crazy week 1.
It was crazy. A lot of upsets, a lot of crazy shit. But,
we got to get back at it and see what we took in from this week 1. And we're going to do, our thing here at Kings at the Table and to do our top 5s.
Hell yeah. Let's get into it, man. Thursday night.
The fucking banger.
Chargers versus the Chiefs. AFC
Man,
West.
About time they start throwing some good-ass games on Thursday night, man.
And not just that, though. I feel like every game's going to be a good-ass game. Not every game. Every week, there'll be a top fucking game.
Hopefully, it makes the top game of the week this week.
Hell yeah. But let's get into it, Juan. Who you got?
I'm going to run with the Chargers on this one. Yeah, they beat the Raiders. The Raiders.
Yeah, that was a good game.
That was a good game. It was a little bit of a shooter, but as to this point, seeing what I've seen and what I'm taking in from this game, it did not look like Arizona had a defense to counteract Patrick Mahomes. And coming into this one, the whole X factors of Derwin James, Khalil Mack, and Bosa, I think this is going to be a really good test for the Kansas City Chiefs. And they're going to have to actually play some real legit offense on this. And it's not going to be a field day for the Chiefs this time around. And I really believe that with Justin Herbert still emerging as that young Top Gun quarterback coming into the league, I think that the Chargers are going to go ahead and beat the Chiefs this week on Thursday.
They got a defense.
They do.
I
mean, it showed.
Fucking Mac, Bosa.
I mean, they did give 141 yards up to Devontae, but that's Devontae.
Yeah,
that's Devontae. I don't see a Devontae on the Chiefs.
But they do got Travis Kelce.
They do.
And I'm going with the Chiefs.
Oh, bold.
I'm going with the Chiefs because they're at home. They got a MVP caliber guy in Mahomes, threw 5 touchdowns last week against the Cardinals.
He was playing Madden, bro.
He was playing Madden, and that's not to overlook the team he was playing and all, but, hey, Cardinals are not no pushover team. Some people got them in making the playoffs and possibly, making a run for the division. Not saying they are, but the Chiefs were counted out. I personally was like, bro, the Chiefs are going to probably be last in the division, and it still can happen. You lose this game and whatever happens from there. But the Chiefs came out, sent a statement, sent a message first week, and the guy Kelce still balling. You lost Hill. You would think there would be a double coverage, and, yeah, they're going to make sure Kelce doesn't get shit. This motherfucker put up like 140 yards.
He balled out.
And then they got your boy Juju. He did a little bit.
Still showing out love to Juju.
Shout out to Clyde, though. Clyde is the guy, the running back. He balled out this last week. And their defense is okay. It's not great, but they did hold Kyler Murray to, I think it was like less than 20 points, right? Or what was the score? 21?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Again, but this is a tougher matchup, especially on the defensive standpoint. I seriously believe we talked about it. Like, I think the Chargers defensively is the best team on defense
on paper.
On paper,
definitely.
So I mean, I'm still gonna run with that factor, and I'm gonna go ahead and say the Chargers beat them, bro.
For sure. But how about the factor that Keenan Allen's not playing?
That's gonna hurt them.
That's
but
huge.
I still think they have enough weapons and everything else to go ahead and beat them.
Go into Kansas City and win.
I can see that happening. I'm taking the Chargers, and obviously you taking the Chiefs.
Hell yeah!
All right, man. Jumping into this next game.
Next game is
let's break it down for everybody in Pittsburgh, baby. It's our season opener. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna host the New England Patriots and the Steelers. Who you got, Rich?
I'm going to go with the Steelers. I think that was a huge win against the Bengals. And
hand out the roses.
Yeah. And as the way the Patriots came out week 1, it's hard for me to take them. Now, don't get me wrong. It's going to be hard for Belichick to allow his team to come out back-to-back weeks and look the same and all. And I know TJ Watt is hurt. That's tough, man.
That hurts. That hurts to the core. That hurts the defense.
But I just feel like the Patriots defense is not going to be able to hold those receivers. And me personally, I feel like Trubisky's going to come out this week and say, hey, I know last week I didn't perform all that well, and the defense held it down, got 4 interceptions and all, and we got the win. But this week, it's going to be because of me.
That's bold.
Yeah, and that's why I got the Steelers. Who you got, Juan?
You know me, I'm rolling with the black and yellow, baby. We're going to take care of business. Again, shouts out to the defense last week. They put it down. I think that this week, we're going to still keep moving along, even though we did lose TJ for a couple weeks here coming up. But other than that, I still feel like how you mentioned, Mitchell Trubisky's going to, because our offense didn't look that great. And I think Mitchell Trubisky took that to heart or whatever, and he's going to show that this is why I'm here. Again, he's going to ball out. I think our offense is going to finally show up. Finally.
Is Najee playing?
No, Najee's going to be out again.
He came out today and said he's playing.
He could play. Don't get me wrong. But, again, at the same time, that's franchise running back. You don't want to rush the guy.
I wouldn't.
I'd let him sit out one more.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, then come back and see what's going down. But I think whole team-wise, I think we can beat the Patriots just alone of what we have and how we can handle the football and everything like that. So I see us beating the Patriots pretty good.
So we both got the Steelers, man.
Yee!
This next game, the Bucs versus the Saints. Division.
Divisions are always good, bro.
Always good. Who you got, Juan?
I'm going to go ahead and run with the Bucs on this one. They were really impressive with the run game on Sunday night against the Cowboys. But then again, was it just the Cowboys type of situation? Or was
Shout out to Fournette, though.
Fucking running motherfuckers over left and right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see them stopping. Or the Saints are kind of hard to call. Especially like...
They got the same number. You could call them, bro.
But I think it's kind of hard to say, but Tom Brady's going to handle business in this one again. I see them blowing up. Marshawn Lattimore versus Mike Evans.
That's
Godwin.
tough.
Godwin, is he going to play?
He's not playing.
Ooh, that's going to hurt a little bit. But overall, I'm going to run with the Bucs on this one. I think they handle business in New Orleans.
Okay, well.
Who you got, Rich?
I'm going to go with who that.
Who that?
Who that said they going to beat them Saints? Man, that dude, Winston.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, that guy. I just think they're gonna win. They got the Bucs number other than the playoffs. They beat them twice. They fucking what?
Those are some joke numbers.
No, okay. They whooped their ass twice during the season.
Who was the quarterback
Last year?
Yeah.
Hill? Winston?
One of them.
Yeah, okay. Like, what the fuck? But Saints, yeah, they got Kamara, Ingram. Also, they got a two-headed monster. You got Michael Thomas. The first half, he looked like shit during the game, and he stepped it up second half. I think he's going to come back and say, hey, this is a division game. Look at me. I'm here, motherfuckers. He's going to wake the NFL up saying, target me more. Give me the ball. I say he's going to go over 100 yards. I don't know the last time he went over 100 yards.
There we go. Hot take right there.
Quick little hot take. Michael Thomas going 100 yards.
Start him on your fantasy.
And as far as Tom Brady, he didn't really do that much last week. You only had, a certain amount of fucking yards. He had 19 points and all, but he only had 200 yards and an interception. So if you ask me, I think he has a lot more to do still to get back into rhythm and all. And I just think the Saints' defense is not too bad. I know you almost lost to the Falcons, but the second half.
The Atlanta what the fucks.
Yeah.
For those who know.
Yeah, exactly. But the second half, the Saints stepped it up big time. I'm going with the Saints.
Nice bold take. Next game we're going to go ahead and talk about is the Miami Dolphins versus your boys, the Baltimore Ravens. Big trust.
Hey, I think you like saying it, though. Say it one more time.
Hell to the nah. Like, once an episode, that's it.
Yeah, Ravens and Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Dolphins, though. I like what they got going over there. And I said it during the offseason. I feel like they're going to be a very dangerous team, kind of a dark horse team. I consider them almost like the Vikings in the NFC. Those are two teams you have to watch out for. And if they beat the Ravens, that's 2-0. Their division's still a little tough with the Bills and all, but, it's early.
Pushes.
I don't want to get a little crazy, but just be careful because the Dolphins could definitely make a run. Don't count them out of their own division. But I'm going to go with the Dolphins this week. I think Tyreek Hill's going to be too much for the Ravens. I know Lamar's trying to prove himself to make more money this season, trying to get that a contract. Factor. Yeah. Yeah, Dolphins. Who you got, man?
I'm going to go ahead and say the Dolphins too because I can't bring myself down to bring the Ravens. You know what I mean?
You can.
Nah, it's that's a nasty taste in my mouth.
They're at home.
I know. I get it. It's at home, season opener at home and everything like that. But at the same time, too, crazy little stat. I mean, stupid little stats to throw out there. Tua's never lost to the Patriots, so I mean, I guess that's kind of a given. I mean, I kind of saw that one coming, but at the same time, too, the Miami Dolphins.
What? Stop. Pause this shit. Yes, Juan, please repeat what the hell you just said.
Tua has never lost to the fucking Patriots.
Oh, my God. You did not just bring that shit up right now.
Oh, hell yeah. He is right now sitting at a 4-0 against the fucking Patriots.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Okay.
Call it a joke, but I mean, hey, the man's undefeated. Undefeated.
That's cool, but he's not the one that's the reason why they're beating the Patriots.
No, of course not. It's a team effort.
Okay, so keep going. My bad. I just had to stop that shit.
So, I mean, obviously, for one, being the fact that they're a division rival, but I can't see them really beating the Dolphins on this one. The Dolphins kind of came out ready to play against the New England Patriots. Tua's still throwing under bombs or over bombs, whatever you want to call them, but their defense is good enough. I think they can hold Lamar Jackson down. And Tyreek Hill, he's going to have a breakout game. And why the fuck not have it be against the Ravens?
Real quick, before we go ahead, there's people out there that consider the Ravens Super Bowl contenders.
I don't see that. I really don't see that. Not just being from a hater standpoint, but like I legit do not see the Ravens actually making that hard of a push into the playoffs.
Neither do I. So, I mean, that was just out there. But who you got, Juan?
I'm going to go ahead and say the Dolphins win this one.
Hell yeah, we both got Dolphins.
All right, man. And
let's
wrap it up for the fifth game of the week. We got the Arizona Cardinals going into Las Vegas to play the Raiders.
Sheesh.
Rich, who you got, bro? You doubted the Raiders last week. I mean, they lost. So,
yeah.
I mean, where are we going this week?
I'm not doubting. I mean, I had to pick a team. It was the Chargers is like down in the Chargers division. You know, I had to pick a team, and I thought the Chargers would win. They won.
They handled business.
And the thing was, the Raiders didn't look too bad. You know, as far as Carr throwing those 3 interceptions. Ouch. Yeah, that's something he has to work on. Oof. Yeah, that's something he has to work on. But you've seen Adams, and he did his shit. So give him his flowers.
Give the man flowers.
Give him flowers. And what I think is your home opener, that's huge. Going back home, you lost a division game. Derek Carr threw interceptions, just like I said. He's gonna have to fix that ASAP. Like,
oh hell yeah!
You can't go back-to-back weeks throwing
I mean, a lot of people are considering Raiders that now that they got Devontae Adams could be that playoff push team like we were talking about right now.
For sure, they're contenders.
Absolutely.
Whoa. Let's slow it down.
Pump the brakes one time.
Pump the motherfucking brakes. But, I'm going Raiders. I think they have a really good team still. They lost. They barely lost. 3 interceptions, and you still had a chance to win the damn game. Now, as far as the Cardinals, you get your ass whooped to the Chiefs.
That says a lot.
And that's almost the same kind of offense. And if you ask me, I personally think the Raiders have a better talent-wise, on paper, better talent than the Chiefs. I don't know what you think about that.
Fuck?
I really do.
I mean, trade 1 for 1. I mean, you can't trade. You trade Devontae Adams and you trade Kelsey. Okay,
Waller.
They cancel out.
Waller.
Okay, he's like a juju.
Come on, hell nah. This guy, and then Renfro. He's solid as fuck. Jacobs is cool.
Renfro.
Yeah, I'm just saying. On paper. So good luck to the Cardinals trying to stop the Raiders' offense. Now the Raiders' defense didn't look too bad. You held the Chargers to what? What was the score?
23 something.
Let me see. Hold on. The Chargers have 24 points. That's not too bad for the Chargers offense.
Yeah,
I think Chargers have a better offense.
They're supposed to be a juggernaut.
So I'm going Raiders, man. Who you got, Juan?
I'm also going to take the Raiders on this one. The Raiders. We're going to take the Raiders on this one. Again, like going back to what you said, I think their offense should be better than what it was in that last game. I was honestly hoping for a shootout between the Chargers and the Raiders on that last game. I thought there was going to be a high-scoring game. I definitely thought that shit was going to come down to either like a field goal or whatever it may be.
It went down to the last drive, though. And you know what? We kind of said that, though, in the last episode.
We did mention that.
We said it come down to the last drive, and the Chargers' defense will stop them.
Yep. You called that shit.
Both of us, I think,
good fucking A. We did call that shit. And again, this one, I think, I personally think that the Raiders run away with this one. I think they have themselves a field day, and fucking Carr fucking finally fixes his transmission that he's been fucking working on for the last couple of years, and he handles business.
I thought you meant a different tranny, but okay,
woo,
not bad.
Jeez. But no, I feel like he gets his shit together, and he's not fucking scared in the pocket like he was last week, and he handles business. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spit that hot take. I'm gonna go ahead and say My dude goes out for 4 tuggies, and Devontae gets 2.
4 for a car.
4 for Carr, 2 for fucking Devontae.
Any interceptions?
Solid 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a solid 1.
What do you see the score being?
Ooh, I say Raiders.
Well, let's just say what the Chiefs Cardinals game was, 44-21. So, what do you see the Raiders?
I'm gonna go ahead and say Raiders 37, Cardinals 17.
All right.
What did you see the score mean?
I'm gonna say, let's say 4 touchdowns. Yeah, 5, 38. I would say they get 38. The Cardinals are gonna get maybe 24, almost like the same as the Chiefs. 38-24 Raiders.
All right, that's a good take.
Hell yeah. Well, that's all we got for week 2, top 5 games of the week.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Gone.